Look, 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 look. What an amazing sight. The easiest and most delicious cake, and you don't even need an oven to make it. I'm coming in at full speed because today's dessert is something special. It's a super easy, super quick cake that everyone loves. On top of that, it doesn't even need an oven, so there's no excuse for anyone not to make it. Today I'm going to use a liter of milk and I'm going to divide it like this. On one hand, 200 milliliters, or 1 cup that I'm going to set aside in this pitcher. And on the other hand, 4 cups or 800 milliliters that I'm going to set aside in this pot. Inside the little pitcher, I dissolve 2 packets of flan or pudding mix, which weigh about 130 grams, and we're going to stir and stir until it's all mixed in. On the other hand, we take a mold that's 8 centimeters wide by 20 centimeters long and line it with plastic wrap. It's actually a Tupperware container, not a mold, but it works just as well. On the other hand, I take another 200 ml a cup of milk and set it aside. Now, let's go to the pot. Here, we take and heat up the milk a little, the 800 milliliters from before, and add a splash of essence to it. Vanilla extract or flavoring, in addition to the mixture of flan mixed with milk. We're going to stir it over and over so everything gets mixed together. And once it starts to thicken a bit, we adjust with sugar. If needed, depending on the type of pudding or flan mix, it might need it or it might not. So it's best to taste the mixture first. Once it's creamy, take it off the heat. And in this other milk we're going to start dipping cookies because we're going to make a layer with cookies. Whichever ones you want, whichever ones you like the most. I'm using these toast biscuits because their shape is very practical for the type of mold I've used. We cover with the wonderful flan we've prepared, and we place the cookies so that they float and cover the surface. That way they get soaked and stay in place. Then, once this has cooled down, you put it in the fridge or refrigerator for at least 4 hours. And after that time, you can take it out of the mold and decorate it however you like. Look, you know that on the internet, time flies, and I have it ready, so I'm going to decorate it right now. And I'll show you how. I place it on a serving tray just by turning it over and removing the plastic wrap, and I take 100 milliliters or half a cup of cream, also called whipping cream or heavy cream, and I heat it up a little without letting it boil, but just so it's warm. Then I take half a bar of chopped chocolate, about 100 grams, and here I'm going to pour the cream while it's really, really hot. I stir it until it dissolves, making a kind of fantastic chocolate liquid. If you see that you can't get it, you can heat the whole mixture again until it's completely liquid. And then pour it on top of this wonder we just took out of the fridge or refrigerator, making sure it's a thin layer, but that it covers well with chocolate. After that, I like to add a touch of contrast, and for that, there's nothing better than sprinkling a little bit of shredded dried coconut. And if you want to add a touch of color, look, a little green mint leaf here and a candied cherry or maraschino cherry. And enjoy. Don't tell me you don't feel like taking a bite. The most crucial aspect, just like with people and desserts, is the inside of this dessert. I think it's gonna speak for itself. Look, 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 look. How simple, how easy, how quick. And what was the result? I really hope you dare to make this marvel, because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Look how it's almost splitting just with the weight of the spoon. A real delight that if you make it one day, they're going to ask for it many times. Here you catch me enjoying a truly exquisite dessert that is made with very simple things and quickly. Do people ask you for the recipe? For sure, so if you make it, keep that in mind. As usual, I'm providing you with a list of ingredients and precise measurements so you can easily make this recipe at home. Want more? I've made another video just for you. Click the little box that appears here to watch it. Doesn't it look amazing? Click to watch it, you'll love it. Go ahead and click. Meanwhile, I'll keep enjoying this delicious and refreshing cake. I love it.